Hey everyone, I'm Adam and I lead developer relations at Weaviate. Welcome to another episode in the series AI Engineer Spotlight. We're highlighting some of the coolest builders in our community who are actually solving real-world problems with AI. Today, I've got Prachi joining us, and she's built something that honestly made me go, why didn't I think of that? So Prachi, thanks for jumping on here, and tell us about how this whole thing got started.
Thanks, Adam. It's good to be here.
I'll let you take this away.
You know, I built Super People because I was so tired of this resume game. I'd spend hours trying to remember what I'd done, then more hours figuring out which accomplishments actually mattered for each job. And honestly, after months of work, I'd sometimes feel like a fraud because I couldn't even remember my own achievements. So I thought, what if I just track this stuff as it happens? Super People is pretty straightforward. You log your daily wins, and when you need a resume for a job, you paste the URL and get a customized version in seconds. Here's the flow. Maybe today, you designed and fine-tuned multi-step LLM agents using LangChain, Weaviate, and OpenAI APIs, boosting task accuracy by 18%. Or maybe you learned how to make pan pizza from scratch. Hey, everything counts. When you want to apply somewhere, paste the job URL. The system pulls out what they're looking for, searches through all your logged accomplishments, and matches only the relevant stuff to that specific role. So how Weaviate powers the intelligence? This is where Weaviate becomes the secret sauce. Every accomplishment gets stored as a vector embedding in Weaviate, creating the searchable knowledge base of everything you've done. Drop in a job URL, we use EXA to extract the requirement. Then do Gaussian similarity search with Weaviate to find accomplishments that actually match semantically. The beautiful thing, Weaviate doesn't just match keywords. Job says machine learning orchestration, and you've got experience with LLM workflow automation using LangChain. Weaviate gets that these are related and surfaces that accomplishment. I love showing the demo. I've got accomplishments ranging from complex AI work to making pizza at Pizza Hut.
Let's try this step by step. In the daily logs, you add your daily logs. Let me add a log. Company name, intelligent automation. And for the details, designed, fine-tuned, and benchmarked multi-step LLM agents using LangChain, Weaviate, and OpenAI APIs. Boosted task accuracy by 18%. I'll mark this as an achievement and send. This gets logged into the Weaviate database. It gets stored as a vector embedding and a data object that can be later on used for RAG. As you can see, it's right here. Let me add another achievement, intelligent automation. And in the details part of it, let me say, developed prompt engineering strategies and orchestration LLM workflows using LangChain and OpenAI, focused on reliability. Okay, I'll mark this as an achievement as well and send. There, it's stored again in the Weaviate database. Let's add a different kind of skill or achievement. Let's say Pizza Hut. Learned how to make a pan pizza from scratch and added churros for sweetness. Who cares, right? I'll mark this as a skill and send. There, as we can see, we have the Pizza Hut right here as well. Let's move on to the generate resume part of it. Now, let's say I want to apply for an ML research role. Let's see, let's try to find a role. All I have to do is copy the URL and head back on over to my Super People app, paste the URL and send. Now what it does is uses exa.ai to extract all the relevant information related to the job and tries to do a cosine similarity semantic search with Weaviate. As you can see, we have some nice research engineer roles that have matched based on the resume. If you remember, we also had Pizza Hut and all kinds of different achievements. but it only picked out the achievements that are perfect for this role. Now comes the interesting part. How do we get the resume? Step 1, upload your existing resume. Let's say, let me upload a growth product manager resume, for example. It takes a while because we essentially take the PDF and parse it into text, so it is easy to combine that information of your existing resume with the matched accomplishments that we have. As you can see, this is a resume catered to a growth product manager. We have product execution, growth strategy, etc. All I have to do is press add accomplishments. It will add all of the matched accomplishments to our resume in a friendly way. It will go through all the text, compare and contrast, and try to figure out what is the best possible resume for this role considering our accomplishments. Of course, this is done by LLM, and we create the resume, update it using LaTeX. And there we have an updated resume right here. You can see it's updated. There's agentic systems, multi-agent orchestration, long-term memory modules. What the tool did is it extracted the relevant skills from the matched accomplishments and added it in the skills category. For tools, you can see it has added Weaviate, Crew AI, LangChain, and for work experience, it has added the 2 accomplishments that I had added.
Search for an ML research role and Weaviate smartly filters out the pizza stuff and only returns the AI ML relevant achievements. Same database, intelligent filtering. Let's talk about the complete RAG pipeline. What we've built is basically RAG for your career. Your accomplishments are the knowledge base, the job posting is the query, and the matched accomplishments become context for generating your tailored resume. Once Weaviate returns the semantically matched stuff, we combine it with your existing resume template, and LLM then weaves everything together, comparing your existing content with the new accomplishments, updating skill sections, adding relevant tools like Weaviate, Exa.ai, LangChain to your tech stack, and integrating your matched accomplishments into your work experience. Final resume gets generated using LaTeX for clean formatting, and you've got a perfectly tailored resume highlighting exactly the right experiments for that role. So why vector databases matter for personalization? You couldn't do this with traditional databases for keyword search. Career accomplishments don't fit into neat boxes. They're messy, contextual, and often relevant to jobs in ways you wouldn't expect. Weaviate's vector search captures semantic meaning and finds those subtle connections between what you've done and what employers want. It's the difference between rigid keyword matching and actually understanding professional relevance. The result? You go from hours of resume customization to getting a perfectly tailored one in seconds. And you never sell yourself short again because the system remembers everything and surfaces it at exactly the right time.
This is exactly the kind of practical AI that gets me excited, Prachi. You've taken vector search tech and used it to solve a real-world problem that we've all faced. The fact that you can log pizza-making skills and AI engineering wins in the same system and trusting Weaviate to surface only what's relevant, that's semantic search working in the real world. For anyone who's watching and is inspired by this, check out Super People to see Prachi's intelligent resume system in action. And if you're building something similar or want to add semantic search to your apps, definitely explore how Weaviate can power that intelligence layer for you. Thanks for sharing your work, Prachi, and thanks everyone for watching AI Engineer Spotlight. Keep on building cool stuff.